Okay, the only thing you'll need for this practice is potentially a shoulder strap. Go ahead and grab that if you have one, and we'll start today in Shavasana. So make your way onto your back, let your legs open and your toes fall away from each other, palms facing up. And start to tune into your breath. Bring your attention to your inhale and your exhale. Notice where the breath is falling, whether it's in your chest or in your belly. Then we'll take a full body stretch, reach your arms overhead, really roll out through your wrists, draw your legs together. And then take both of your feet to the right corner of your mat and your hands to the top right corner of your mat to make this banana shape for a side body stretch on the left side. And then make your way over to the left. Same thing, other side. A little bit of a curve in your body to the left, stretching through the right side. Good, come back through center. Draw your knees into your chest. Take your knees over to the right and open your arms out wide like a letter T. And then stack your palms on top of each other, and you'll peel your left arm open like you're drawing a bow out to the side, and then keeping it close to your body, draw it back so that your palms stack. Opening, out, reaching, and closing. Just warming up through the shoulders, working into the shoulder girdle. See if you can get both shoulders on your mat as you open. Your gaze can follow your fingers. And then come in through center. Take it to the other side. I'm just going to flip around so that my back is not to you. Knees to the left. Stack your palms once you've got your arms out to the letter T. And then your right arm will draw back this time like you're drawing a bow. Open out to the side. And then keep the palm close to you as you bring it back to meet your palm. Open out and reach. Draw the hand back together to close and open. We'll do this a couple more times. Stack your palms. And we're going to draw a big circle, like an arch or a half dome overhead. Really reach the fingers away from you, finding some space. Take your gaze with it over to the side, and then close that circle, retrace your steps, palms stack. Good, fingers up and over, around, take the gaze with it. Similar motion, but a little bit wider range of motion. Continuing to work into the shoulder girdle and your shoulder joint. Good, draw your hands in through center, knees into your chest, take it to the other side. I'm just going to flip over again. Knees to the right, stack your palms, and your left arm will reach up and over, drawing that circle. Keeping your knees stacked and your hips steady. Everything's still, just really focusing on isolating through the shoulder. Reaching, finding some length, stretch through that left arm. Really nice. Good, stack the palms, draw your hands together, knees into your chest, make your way up to a seat, and then find your way into tabletop pose. We're going to come into a neutral tabletop and work on protraction and retraction with the shoulders. So first is our protraction, where we're going to press into the hands and dome through the upper back like we're in a cat pose, and then pull the shoulder blades together down the back like we're in cat. So just through the shoulders, almost like a push-up, really isolating, push into your hands, dome through the back, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. A few more like that. Just articulating into the shoulder joint. Might feel funny at first or different. We do this a lot with our chaturanga. Good. From here, come back to your neutral. Give it a wiggle if you need to. And we're going to cut your back in half. So draw an imaginary line across your back. And we're going to do a cat-cow with our back in half. So we'll start with the upper back, leaving your low back neutral and still. Can you just move through the spine, using that protraction and retraction through the upper back? Your cervical spine and the thoracic spine. Cat and cow. Good. Come back to neutral, and then we'll take it to the lower back and your lower spine. So same thing, isolating the low back, tucking to round, drawing the pelvis closer to the back, keeping your upper back still, just moving through the low back. Good, and now we can put them both together, move into your full version of cat-cow, full spinal mobility. Exhale for your cat, inhale for cow. Good, one more time. Nice, come back to your neutral and just take a few circles, shoulders over your wrists. Feel free to take it both directions. Good, and then from here, bring your right hand to your ear, just behind your head, elbow pointing towards the ground, and we're just gonna reach the elbow to the sky and drop the elbow back to the mat. So we're leaving our low back still. Again, just really working in the upper back and the shoulders, opening up, still pressing into the left hand. Peel it open. Exhale, close. Good. Inhale, open. Reach, exhale, close. Nice. Inhale, reach, just twisting through the upper back. Exhale, place the hand down. Take it to the other side. Left hand behind your ear. Peel your elbow to the sky. Exhale, elbow back to the mat. Really working through the upper back, keeping that twist in the upper back. Opening up through the chest. Really good movement and action if you have a lot of hunching or you spend a lot of time at a desk. One more here. Good. This time we're going to do the same thing but a little bit bigger. Take your right hand to the sky for a twist, and you're going to sweep the hand underneath you like a thread the needle, but come right back up. Reach. Exhale, fold. You can let your hand touch the ground. You can leave it hovering, whatever feels better. Just deepening that twist we were just doing with our arm bent. I think we have one more here. On this next one, we're going to hold it. And if you have the half bind, feel free to take that. Beautiful. Release. Come back to your tabletop, and we'll take it to side two. Reach your left fingers to the sky, and exhale, thread the needle. Bring your ear down, maybe your cheek down, reach the fingers away. Inhale, twist. Exhale, fold and thread. Good. Inhale, reach. Find some space. Feel that length across your chest. Exhale. And this is the one we'll hold. Again, you can take that half bind. Good. Come back up. Press into your tabletop. One cat-cow to rinse that off. And then find your way into a comfortable seat. I'm not able to sit in an easy seat yet, but if you'd like to sit cross-legged or with your feet tucked underneath you, please do. We're going to come into Gomukhasana arms. So we'll start with the right hand. Pat yourself on the back. Then your left hand, your thumb will face the ground as you reach back behind you. Maybe interlacing the fingers, and maybe this is where your strap comes in. If you can't quite reach, you can also just grab the back of your shirt or your sports bra and then lift your head, press your head into the back of your right arm, really find some length in the spine. And then breathe. This can be an intense stretch, so if you need to come out of it and come back in, please do. Good, and then switch it out, roll out the shoulders a couple times. Take it the other way. Your left arm will bend and pat yourself on the back. Your right hand, thumb points to the ground, reaching back for your fingers or maybe your strap. And you'll notice here that one side is much easier to grab, or you have more flexibility in the shoulders on one side than the other. And that's just something to notice. No reason for it to be a good or a bad thing. Press your head into the forearm. Crown of the head reaches up as your tailbone reaches down. Nice last breath. Good, let that go, shake it out, roll through your shoulders, and then make your way onto your belly, keeping your palms planted and your hands by your chest. Forehead to the mat. Untuck your toes. We're going to come into a cobra pose. So as you inhale, lift your gaze. Press into your palms just slightly. And exhale, lower back down. Good. Pull your elbows together. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Using your upper back. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. From here, we're just going to lift our hands up and replace them back onto the mat. Using the traps in our back muscles, lifting the palms, keeping your forehead grounded. Good, couple more. Just a hovering palm above the ground. Last one. Nice. This time we're going to combine the two. So as you inhale into your cobra, lift your palms off the mat. Good, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shoulder blades, elbows together, and then exhale, lower down, replace your palms. Nice, lots of work in the upper back. Lift your gaze, lift your hands. Extend the arms behind you if the first option felt good. Maybe lift your toes. Breathe in, exhale, lower down, replant your palms. Stick with A, B, or we're going to take it one step farther. Inhale, lift your gaze, lift your palms. Extend the arms. Maybe interlace your hands at your low back and lift your legs. Really nice. Breathe, see if you can come up a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Really nice. Wiggle through your hips. Give them a shake from side to side. A little rest, and then switch your gaze. Take your other cheek to the mat. Kick through your heels, heels to glutes. Good, then take your arms out wide like the letter T. And we're going to start by rolling onto the left side. If that's too much, if it's uncomfortable at all, you can modify this by stacking your knees, bending the knees toward your chest. Should be a really nice stretch for your shoulder across the chest. Good, come back onto your belly. Taking it over to the right side, switch your gaze over to your left. Your left leg will come behind you. And if again you need to modify, you can bend your knees and stack the knees. Just breathing into your right shoulder. Nice. Roll back onto your belly. We'll do a similar stretch, but take it a little bit deeper. So this time, goal post your arms. Cactus the arms, you could say, and then we'll roll over to the left once again. Should be deeper into the stretch. Maybe a little bit into the front shoulder. into the biceps slightly. Good, roll back onto your belly, take it over to the other side. Last breath. Beautiful. Roll back onto your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. You can stay here for your Shavasana if you'd like to roll onto your back for a traditional Shavasana. Up to you. You can also take a child's pose, but this is where I leave you. Thank you so much for joining.